You are not alone. Trinity AI. Trinity AI Legal. Trinity AI Helix. Trinity AI Support. Trinity AI Design. Courtesy of White Rabbit Studios.
Share their expanded final technical review and the specs for that being human MVP.
Yeah, fascinating stuff.
So today, let's try to unpack this, figure out what makes it tick, what they've actually built, and what challenges they might still be facing. Give everyone a clear picture.
Absolutely. So the core idea really is Trinity Helix is trying to build a different kind of AI, something private, something that puts the user more in control.
Okay.
And a really key piece of that puzzle is their guided system mosaic framework, the GSM.
GSM, right?
Think of it like maybe a super organized digital library, but for expert knowledge. And they're using a pretty mature version, GSM 4.5.5.
A digital library built with what they're calling golden chunks. Is that right?
Exactly, golden chunks.
So these are like distilled insights from big thinkers, Kahneman, Sapolsky, Barrett, Harari, Mate, all put into this GSM format.
Verifiable insights, that's key. It's like boiling down their core ideas into a standard structure.
And they even score them. I saw something about a Carpathy analysis scoring like 4.63 out of 5.
Yeah, the quality scoring is part of ensuring that high fidelity. It's about capturing the essence rigorously, not just a summary, but something an AI can actually work with, connect.
Okay, so it's foundational.
Right, it builds that knowledge base.
But then they go further, right, with hybrid chunks.
Yes, that's where it gets really interesting, I think.
So instead of just Kahneman or Harari, they're blending them, like Kahneman and Harari on narrative heuristics, or Barrett Mate on constructed safety.
Precisely. They're integrating insights across different GSMs.
How does that create something new?
Well, that's the goal, isn't it? The hybrid chunks are designed for synthesis. By combining these structured expert perspectives, the hope is to generate novel understandings, insights you wouldn't get just looking at one expert in isolation.
Creating something bigger than the sum of its parts.
Exactly. That's the potential there.
Okay, let's switch gears a bit. Privacy seems huge for them. Absolute privacy is the term they use.
It is a major differentiator.
And they achieve this by running the AI locally on your own device, using things like model quantization and llama.cpp.
That's the plan. So instead of your data going off to some company's server, everything happens right there on your phone or computer.
Why is local so key for privacy? Seems obvious, but...
Well, it just eliminates that data transmission step,
Yeah.
Quantization helps shrink the models to fit on devices, and efficient runtimes like llama.cpp make it actually perform well locally. Your data stays put. Default privacy.
Makes sense. And they're also building in trust mechanisms, verifiable integrity.
Right. Cryptographic signing, hashing,
Yeah.
ways to basically prove the software is legit and hasn't been messed with.
Uh-huh.
And they're even talking about potentially anchoring these hashes on public ledgers, things like ENS or Arweave.
Okay, like a blockchain. How does that help me trust it?
Think of it like a permanent public record. Anyone could check that the digital fingerprint, the hash of the software they have, matches the official one logged on, say, Arweave. It provides independent verification.
So you can check it yourself.
Exactly. Transparency.
All right, so summing up a bit, we've got this mature GSM 4.5.5 architecture. This sophisticated knowledge process with golden and hybrid chunks from all these thinkers, a strong focus on local processing for privacy, and these verification methods for trust.
Yeah, and the technical review says that core R&D, that foundation, is built and paid for, which sounds like a pretty big milestone.
It does, a whole phase completed.
Mm-hmm.
So what's next? What are the hurdles now? The documents mention performance, making it work well on all sorts of devices for this 080 audience.
That's a big one. Performance consistency across different hardware, from low-end phones to high-end machines.
And user experience, I imagine. Handling all this complexity in a way that's actually intuitive.
Definitely. Plus, managing secure updates for software running locally, not centrally, and of course, the ongoing safety and ethical consideration.
And refining those hybrid chunks, making that synthesis really powerful.
Right, deepening that capability. These are real deployment challenges, moving from R&D to, actual users.
It really feels like they're attempting a fundamental shift, though. Re-architecting AI interaction around privacy and verifiable knowledge.
That's ambitious.
Yeah. So As they tackle getting this out there, makes you wonder,
Yeah.
what does a world look like where powerful AI runs mostly on your terms? Verified, private, transparent.
It's a compelling thought, isn't it? What new possibilities does that open up for how we learn, how we understand, maybe what new questions too?
Definitely something to think about. It could change quite a bit.
It really could. It's certainly a project to keep an eye on as they navigate these next steps.
You are not alone.